Oops. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Flezza. How are we doing today, everybody? I want to apologize a little bit for the kind of late start to the stream compared to when I usually try and get things started. Or at least it's just, I don't know, maybe it just feels like it today. I don't know. Things are a little slow getting set up and getting ready to stream and then, getting into the stream. So it feels like it's later. Maybe it's not too much later. I don't know. Today we're going to play the Stanley Parable, if you already caught that little tidbit. I remember it was a very interesting game, but I haven't played it in a while, and I didn't play a lot of it. I just remember it being quirky and fun and having a lot of endings, like those choose your own adventure books, or kind of. So that's what we're going to play today. Because it's been quite a while since I have played, I don't remember anything about it, basically. So let's go over to the game. Nice ambient office sounds going on. I like the nested screen. It just keeps going and going and going, technically. Let's begin. The end is never the end. The end is loading. And I think I turned on subtitles, so you guys will be able to read along with me and understand what is being. I think I burnt the roof of my mouth. Like a bump that was not there like an hour or two ago. Just annoying. Anyway, so yeah, I turned on the subtitles, so, or at least I think I did.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Well,
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
but Stanley doesn't get up from his desk. He pushes buttons on a keyboard. Well, it says I'm supposed to leave his. If I'm Stanley, I'm supposed to leave the office. Can we go in employee number 428 or employee number 429? Hello?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley, oh please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
Well, let's click the door.
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
Click, 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 click.
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
20 clicks into door 417. Well, we have to find door 417 first. Oh, 417.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
437. Wait, where's 437? Oh, here's 437.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
415. Stanley is a good employee. He follows orders, right?
Now, back to door number 437.
Back to 437. Woohoo!
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
The copy machine. The copy machine. Where's the copy machine? Copy machine. Copy machine. Where's the copy machine?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
Oh no.
he entered the door on his left.
No. I wanted to click on the copy machine. Well, it told me to go left. Fine. I guess I'll go left. Oh dear. Doors are shutting. Can we go through this door? Why can we not go through any doors? Except those that are open. Lights are very bright.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Get Chris out of the broom closet. Fire paper guy. Let us see number of slides. Rate at which charts on this slide paint the same information. No more charts. I guess we're gonna go find our boss. Oh, hey, a broom closet. We're supposed to get Chris out of here, right?
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
But Chris was in the broom closet. Where's Chris?
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here. It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Fine, I'll get out of the broom closet. Then I'll open the broom closet again and go back in.
Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Because we're looking for Chris. We're supposed to get him out of the broom closet according to the chart in the previous room. But fine.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Well, let's go upstairs to the boss's office. Not that door. This isn't boss's office, is it? Oh, this is fancy. Which one is the boss's office? Executive bathroom. Well, I want to see what the bathroom looks like. I guess we can't check out what the bathroom looks like. Does that mean we can check out the bathroom now? No? This feels like a completely different space, almost. Secretary.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, what dark secret was being held from him. What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Stanley's going to play the piano. Which apparently does not play anything.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
There's a keypad behind the desk.
2845.
It's almost like they want me to do something here. Hey, look, a keypad. 8245.
But it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself. And Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
Six 671.
Stanley simply began entering random codes into the keypad, knowing full well the sheer statistical unlikelihood that this would ever result in a correct combination. If he knew that the combo was 2845, it would be another story entirely. But no, this is what he was going to do instead.
0 0 0 1 2845. Oh my gosh, we got it right. Oh wait. Oh. A secret door. The terrible truth that we're part of Aperture Science. We look like we're part of Aperture Science almost. Oh no. We're loading. So our boss has hidden a secret.
Deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Mind.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Mind control facility. Escape. Wait, what does this say? If light is on, call. Should we escape or should we follow the directions? Let's go to the mind control facility. It sounds fun. The door.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I don't know. Oh, a camera button.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Oh wait, is that one me? Employee choose. Oh wait, nope, that one's me. That one's my office.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Yes. No, I don't know.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Perhaps.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
How would I do that? Probably have to go to that facility power over there. 4. Does that mean there's other buttons? That one says 5. Oh, wait. That one says 3. Ooh. Push the buttons. 1, 2. Where was 3? 3's over here. 3. 4 was up here. 4. 5 is over there. Five. Nothing happened.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for. Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are said to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp.
Wow.
I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this
Wait, there's a
video
big
game
red
can be
button.
beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever up.
Oh my gosh, that monologue. I have to find the copier. So we blew up in a nuclear explosion. Well, at least that's what we're supposed to believe happened. But we found mind control.
Stanley knew the office layout like the back of his hand. It was only a matter of time before he found the others, wherever they were. Just a matter of time. Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Oh, here's the copier.
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks.
Yes.
Now suppose
Yes, you
were to
can.
click the door 20 times.
20
I would say
times.
That's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
Clicky, 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 click, click,
I
click,
have
click,
to
click.
say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
Clicking. We're clicking so many times.
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
417. 417. 417.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
437. 437. 437.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
415. 415. 415. 415. 415.
Now, back to door number 437.
437.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
The copy machine.
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
417.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
419. Where's 419?
Yes, this is great. You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
416.
We've almost got it. Now the copy machine, do that one again.
Copy machine. I'm getting excited.
Finish it off, Stanley. 5 clicks on door 430.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We did
Yes.
Oh, wow. That felt amazing. Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now, what were you thinking?
I don't know. Okay. I guess we'll continue on.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Well, the door on the left went to the boss's room. Let's go to the door on the right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
The employee lounge.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in. Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Why, thank you. I'm glad you agree with me that it's worth it.
At this point,
Mr. Narrator.
Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left. Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue, but when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
What game? This is real life. I'm Stanley. I'm at my job. I guess they want me to go through this door. I mean, I would like to go through this door. But I guess I can go through this door.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Hang on. Can I make copies of my butt? The first open door on my left. I don't want to go that way. I want to go this way. Do not lie. If you are lying right now, stop.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
But I did follow directions until there were no directions to be followed. This looks like a warehouse. Do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion. It will cause death. Well, this looks like maybe I could get out in that truck.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Can't get through that door. Apparently I'm going to get fined $5,000, though. Danger everywhere. Two v 3.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Will I take the red pill or the blue pill? I take the blue pill and wake up and believe whatever I want to believe. Or I can take the red pill and see how far the rabbit goes. How far down the rabbit hole it goes. Can we see anything in there? Nope, they're just mirrored rooms. Hallways. What if I go through the blue door? What if I decide I want to go back to my office? I don't trust the narrator. The narrator told me I was mind controlled last time.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Well, he just teleports me? Is that what he does now? No, I walk through the blue door.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Clearly he doesn't want me to walk through the blue door. I guess I'll walk through the red door now.
Thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Round and round. Are we gonna jump into the void? We're loading.
What do we want? What are we looking for? Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy. No, wait. Where are you going?
I felt blinded, not happy.
Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Well, why would I die?
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Don't take what from you? Oh, if we fall, do we die?
No!
Oh,
Oh, thank God. You lived. You had me worried there for a moment. Now, can we please get back? No. No, what are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
okay, Mr. Narrator. I'll go back to the bright room.
There. See? This is what you want. This is where we can both be happy. We really can. If we stop moving, we just have to stop moving.
He wants us to stop moving, so don't stop moving.
Stanley, go back. There's nothing good that can come from this.
It was over, right? Okay, let's see what happens if we just actually stop moving. I guess probably seizure warnings in case patterny lights do that for you. Nothing happened.
Do you just not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
I don't know. You haven't convinced me of anything. I guess I'll break my legs.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me? Yes, perhaps you can. Perhaps you finally see what I'm talking about.
Not really.
I know you'll see. You'll see that we can't be happy if we leave this place. You can see that, can't you?
I don't know.
No, perhaps not. My God. Is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You were literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
No, I just don't know what I'm supposed to expect from the colored room. It's a very nice room. But it doesn't do anything. Of course, this room doesn't exactly do anything either. It's just stairs up a platform that allow us to fall and break our legs.
Maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours. Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
We died. I think there's a Minecraft, if I recall correctly, there's like a Minecraft ending in this game, right?
How wonderful. Stanley was alone. Finally. This is great, he thought to himself. This is what I've wanted all along. I got what I wanted. Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
I guess we'll go make our first choice.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Well, let's go to the left, I guess. This time we'll take a different route or approach, I don't know.
Yet
Meeting
there was
room?
not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Up to the
Coming
boss.
to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
No, we're gonna walk downstairs this time. Ooh.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
I mean, I
All
am.
of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
I'm having an existential crisis here.
Quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of the world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please. It's all I want. I want
Push
my
the
apartment
buttons.
and my wife and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been.
I have a wife?
My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay. Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black. This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place at work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better.
Oh my gosh.
Then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
She didn't even call the ambulance. That's kind of mean. Wait. This isn't my office. It is my
All of
office.
his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Wait.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Something is wrong. The room is different. Why is the room different?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'm getting weird. Uh,
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Upstairs, boss's office.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
Calming New Age music? Oh my gosh.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Oh boy. We're going back to the mind control facility. The room changed though, so maybe it's not a mind control facility. Hey, wait, there was an escape route. We could escape if it is the mind control facility.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
How about no? Let's escape.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Why? Why would I meet my violent death?
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
I jumped down the hole. And now we're loading. How am I alive?
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body. killing him instantly. And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Oh boy. It's like the museum of the art objects in the game. Interesting.
Then he pushed the number 4. Stanley walked into the porch. Where were his crewmates? Oh, I don't know. How about they're throwing a surprise party for him for all his button pushing? Does that sound plausible to you? See how it's impossible for the player to do anything in this room? Perfect example.
Okay. Oh my goodness, that is so confusing. We designed an ending where Stanley would end up on a battlefield fighting aliens. So do we go back? How do we get out of here? Oh, exit.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another?
No.
No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time...
Every bone in our body was crushed. I guess that means there's no continuing. Resume the game. Well, I guess that's everything. I don't know what to make of what just happened there at the end. Alrighty. Thank you so much for coming to the stream today. My name is Flizza. It's been wonderful to have you here. We will be returning on, Thursday. Oh, excuse me. What were we doing on Thursday? Oh, right. We're going to play Among Us again on Thursday. So, look forward to that. Tomorrow, take a break, take some time to rest and get recharged for the rest of the week. I mentioned this yesterday. We are going to have a stream on Friday after all because things changed and now I can. I think I decided what we're going to do on Friday a little bit earlier. So look forward to that when the time comes. So everybody take care, stay safe, and I will see you guys on Thursday for our Among Us stream. My name is Liza. Thank you so much for coming. All right, bye-bye, everybody.